To warm up, we're starting with 50 jumping jacks. Side stretch. Other side. One more time on each side. Arms down, we're going into skiers, small hop out to the side, opposite foot crosses back with a small twist in the body, side to side, a total of 15 times each side. Bring the feet shoulder width apart, arms out front to squats 20 times. Take your time and move with control, being sure to squeeze the legs to return to standing. Walk it out. Hands down, we're going into froggers, jumping back to plank, then right away back to a low squat, but then we're going to lift the chest and arms before hopping back again, 10 times. Stretch it out 15 seconds. Back to plank for mountain climbers 20 times on each side. Rest 15 seconds. Make your way onto your back, knees bent, feet planted, arms at your sides. Lift the hips to bridge, then extend the left leg out, keeping your knees about in line with each other. Lower and lift the hips 10 times. Keeping the hips up, lower the left leg, raise the right for 10 single leg bridge pulses. Lower all the way down and hug your knees in for a rest. Now hugging your knees tight, raise the shoulders and tuck your chin down toward your chest. Extend the legs as you reach your arms behind you, then return to a ball 10 times. Lower the head and shoulders, and with your hands on your knees, rock a little from side to side. Bring both legs straight up, arms at your sides. Lift the hips, kicking the feet as high as you can with as much control as you can for 10 reverse crunches. Still from your back, prop yourself up onto your forearms, raising the head and shoulders. Keep the left leg bent, foot down, and extend the right leg out long. Point the right toes, and then lower and lift that right leg 20 times without touching the heel down between reps. On the other side, plant the right foot, knee bent, extend the left leg out long, point the toes, lower and lift 20 times. Lower the foot down, both knees bent, press yourself all the way up to seated and hug your knees for a rest. This next one you can do with your head and shoulders down if it's too challenging right now propped up. Otherwise, return to that propped position reclined on your forearms and then float the legs out about shoulder width apart. Crisscross scissor kick the legs, alternating one over the other 8 to 10 times on each side. Return to seated and hug the knees, rounding out the back and making space between the shoulder blades. Make your way onto your back, arms at your sides as you place the soles of the feet together, dropping your knees to the sides to a butterfly position. Raise the hips to a bridge, then lower and lift for 15 butterfly bridge pulses. Lower the hips for a rest, keeping the legs as they are for the next exercise. To butterfly sit-ups, soles of the feet together, knees out to the sides, raise your arms up overhead, then roll up with control to reach for your feet, trying as much as possible to not lift the feet as you come up, 10 times. Lower down, plant the feet, knees bent up for a rest. Raise legs and arms straight up, tuck the chin, then raise the shoulders, reaching for your toes 20 times. Tuck your pelvis, engaging the core, flattening the back onto the mat. Then send both legs straight up. Shift your hips a little from side to side, tucking your hands under your hips on either side to support your lower back. We're doing 10 double leg lifts. The lower you bring your legs, the more challenging this exercise will be. Draw your knees in as we move into a stretch. Right knee in, extend that left leg out long. Switch sides. Draw the right knee in and roll to seated, coming through table and down onto your belly. Rest on your forearms for a gentle back bend in Sphinx pose. If it's comfortable to do so, press through the hands, getting deeper into the back bend, keeping the hips down on the floor or mat to a cobra pose. Press back to child's pose. Coming up to table, draw the right leg forward to pigeon pose, right foot ahead of the left hip. Stretch the back up long before folding over that front leg. Press back to table for pigeon with the left leg forward. Again, get long through the spine before folding over. Push back to downward facing dog, walking out the heels. Press strong through the hands, stretching the upper body. Step the right foot forward to a low lunge, pressing into the hips, keeping the lower back straight. Right hand to the inside of the front leg, drop the front knee to lizard pose, lowering to your forearms if you can. Coming back up, return to downward facing dog, again walking out the heels if you want to, keeping the hips up high as you press through the hands. Step the left foot forward to a low lunge, keeping the hands down, press into the hips. Left hand to the inside of the front foot, drop the left knee and lower to your forearms if you want to in lizard pose. Release and return to down dog. Gazing to your hands, we're going to hop the feet to the outsides of the hands, lowering the hips to a low squat. Palms together, press the arms into the legs, legs back into the arms. Lower to seated, soles of the feet together to a bound angle, holding onto the feet or ankles as you draw the knees down. To a comfortable seated position, hands on your knees, begin to move through the neck, drawing half circles down, side to side. Roll the shoulders back. Then clasp hands, drawing figure eights. And then shake out the wrists.